Well, hello, Renegades. I know it's been a little while, but I am back. And I'm going to try and get to two or three in the next couple weeks. Sorry about the little lag. Sometimes you go to a new artist and then you get so inundated. Just like with Ren, when I first did Ren, I had so many requests for so many songs that I tried to tackle as many as I could. And with, going into some other artists and all that, I get inundated from those fan bases too. And so I'm just trying to keep everyone happy. That's what it comes down to. But I wanted to do Suicide. And I know that this is a song that has to do with his friend Joe. And I did for Joe and another one that had to do with that episode as well. So I wanted to go ahead and do this one. I know it's an older one, but I'm hoping for new Ren music sometime soon, and I'll jump right on that when it comes out. I won't put it off or, be a month or two late to the party this time. I'm trying to check his channel more often to see if anything new comes out. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it and see how it goes. And I may go ahead and do a big push one as well. I think he does Man's World, and I'm thinking of doing that one. So, alrighty. Oh, it's a little different feel. I like it.
Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Ooh.
I'm so fucking lonely beneath.
Okay, I know, but can I just say the animation style here and all that is really, really cool. I like it. It's funny. I was not expecting something this artistic. And I mean that, as in very artsy. I was expecting a much more straight ahead video, but I really like the look of this. And I like the sound of it too. It's got a like a cooler vibe to it rather than, the beats that kind of punch you in the face. You know what I mean? Really cool.
Light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide,
I love that shot.
suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time.
This is so cool
It
looking.
never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Oh, love the panning.
I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Falling through the cracks of the night sky.
Wow. And I know it's saying cracks to the night sky, and not Crocs, because I don't see him wearing Crocs anywhere in this. One thing I do like is that when he's talking about, the subject he's talking about, is that it's from the survivor's perspective. It seems, so often, which is what he understands. Really, really, I think it's needed for people to have something to commiserate with, and know that there are others who feel the way they do.
Through the armor. Oh, I, falling through the cracks of the night sky.
Love the feel of this
Light
song.
goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, I, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
I was like, that can't be it. And it's brilliantly mixed and all, too.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away.
I think those lines were in the other one that I did. Why am I... Anyway, I'll put down in the comments there. But I recognize the lines from the other song. And I think someone had mentioned in the comments that the beginning of that song or whatever was a reprise of this. And then the piano had the same kind of feel to it.
The entire ocean came from my off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly, what it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility, only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic cast. The truth is to the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
I didn't realize I didn't find the body. Huh. Wow. I actually really like the tone of that one. Of course, not a happy subject by any means, but it had a city feel to it. Like, you know, like when it was showing him walking the streets, or it felt like riding the subway, or just, you know, being out in the city on your own. The song had that feel to it. And then when it got to the part that was, you know, part of the other song as well, if I remember, the music was a little bit different in that section, or maybe it was the same but just played a little bit different. But I liked the way it felt in this. And of course, you know, what he's saying probably would have hit different if I didn't know, you know, a lot of what he was going, you know, if I didn't recognize a lot of what he was saying from the other song. But I do like how raw he sounds at the end of this, which I think he does a lot of getting in the right headspace when he's recording to feel all of the things that he's singing about and not just say the words, you know. I mean, we all know Ren is not just a word sayer. He's emotive and gets into the emotion of it as well. But yeah, I like this one even better than I thought I was going to. because I was expecting it to be very different, a little more hard, I guess. But it was a very pleasant surprise. So, like I say, I'm probably going to do another big Push song here, and so I'll see you hopefully again when that comes up. But for now, I will say have a great day, great night, and great life. Bye.